Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Moon Day. I'm Shara Prophet, the founder of Open Door Hypnosis and the Be Magic School. So happy that you all are able to join me today, and I would love for you to share this video, tag your friends, give it a thumbs up, make comments, and if you are watching this on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe and like this video if it resonates with you, if you find it to be interesting, okay? But you all see the title of this video, They Are Nothing Without Us, The Subtle Art of Energy Harvesting by the Elites and Public Figures. So just to let you know, I'm going to be doing a series on this, and we're going to be tapping into different aspects of this particular conversation with this particular topic, because I believe that it is something that is very important for all of us to be more aware of. I'm also going to be collaborating with Livette Men. We're going to be doing a class on unveiling the deception of public figures and providing you all with tools and techniques to assist with recovering from energy harvesting or having your energy capitalized on, as well as how to protect yourself and some other things that we're going to be doing. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. That's going to be available for you to sign up for very, very soon. All right, y'all. So what does this mean that they are nothing without us, the subtle art of energy harvesting? Well, it's true. They are nothing without us, right? They need, when I say they, I'm talking about the so-called elites, right? Because they refer to themselves as elites, or we refer to them as elite. But when we think about the definition of elite, it means a group that possesses superior qualities, right? Superior qualities to other people. Now, in my opinion, the ones that we refer to as elite right now, they don't possess superior qualities because the way they go about gaining power and wealth and control over the masses is by controlling the masses, okay? And so any real power, you don't really need to control other people. So, in my opinion, these are not the true elites. The true elites are the ones that are going to be coming in as this changing of the guard continues to shift. Okay, so we're seeing that happening right now. So, how do you know that you are experiencing your energy being harvested? How do you know that that's happening? Okay. So, one way to tell is if you have ever felt drained mentally, emotionally, physically, after you've been like watching the news or after you have like been scrolling through social media and up and down the timeline, they're talking about like one specific story or multiple stories that evoke some sort of intense emotion. Okay. And then all of a sudden you start feeling tired. Okay. Um, so even though you're not physically interacting directly with these people or with a specific situation, and you have nothing to do with it, right? But after you have engaged, even just reading or even just hearing about a topic over and over and over again, you start to notice that your energy is depleted. Okay. That is an indication that your energy is being tapped into and it is being harvested. Okay. Now let's just get this straight. No one can take your energy. They can't just take your energy, right? However, it can be tapped into. Your energy can be tapped into. Okay. I'm not going to go super deep into all of that. We're going to go deeper into that in the actual class that we do, and we'll go more in detail of what that means. But just know that no one can ever like take your energy, okay? There are certain things that need to be lined up in order for that to happen, okay? However, it can be tapped into and it can be harvested. What does that mean? So if I go to a farm, right, I can't take all of the crops in that farm, but I can harvest some of the crops, right? I can go to an apple farm and I can harvest, some enough apples to keep me satiated for like the season of fall, okay? But that doesn't mean that that farm is not going to be able to produce more apples. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to just go in there and like take the tree out of the orchard and like take it home, take all of the trees, and then they'll never be able to produce apples anymore. So that's what I mean by harvesting. Okay. Um, so if you've ever felt like this, then it's okay. Like you're not doing anything wrong. We've all been there. We have all absolutely been there, right? But a couple of things that you need to be aware of is that you need to learn how to control your emotions around these things, okay? And you also need to call your energy back after you have been engaging in conversation, after you've been reading about it, hearing about it, okay? You need to learn how to take full control over your energy field because you do have authority over that, right? And so it's important to understand what it feels like when your energy has been harvested and what you can do to follow up. All right. I'm not going to go super deep into all of the techniques. Again, that'll be shared in the class. But some things that you can do, and I always tell you all this, call your energy back and make sure you put a shield of protection over your dome. Okay. So for example, if you're about to like listen to a video or you're going to listen to like, okay, for example, the reading of that Kim Porter book, right? Whether it's true or not, if you're going to go into it and start listening to that reading, I recommend that you put a shield over yourself first and then you call your energy back. Okay. That's just one way of handling that situation. Everybody does not know how to do that. I'm not going to go super deep into that. But it is something that you need to definitely learn how to do. And I'm telling you this because we are living in a time right now where energy harvesting is more prevalent now more than ever because we have devices, okay? We have these cell phones that most of us sleep with or carry around with us all the time. They are highly addictive and they're addictive for a purpose. All right. They are like this for a purpose. They were designed to be addictive. Okay. Social media is designed to be addictive because anything that captures your attention for longer than 3 to 5 seconds automatically puts you into an induced hypnotic state. And therefore, once you're in hypnosis, you've given access to your subconscious mind, and then suggestions and ideas and beliefs can be implanted in there, okay? So if you don't understand how that process works and you don't understand how energy works, you don't understand your own power and your authority to manipulate your own energy and the energy around you, when you don't understand how that operates, you do become susceptible to these particular entities that understand you better than you do. Okay. So every time we give our attention to something, we are investing our energy. We're saying, oh, you got permission to tap into me right now because I'm all up in it. I'm all into it. Not only am I all up in it, but I'm also investing emotionally, right? I'm super angry about it. I'm sad. I'm excited about it. Okay. This is why these people continue to thrive, okay? And there's nothing wrong with thriving. Listen, and I'm not hating. I'm not hating the player. I'm not hating the player. I'm just trying to explain the game. Okay. So just like money, right? Your energy can be spent and it can also be taken from you. Okay. So there's public figures such as politicians, celebrities, influencers. They know how to harness this. Okay, and they often will use things like public speeches and performances and media appearances to siphon that energy. So when a large crowd starts to cheer for like a political figure, right? They're at a rally, and or when there's like millions of views on television and there's a viral scandal that's unfolding, right? We're kind of in the middle of several little scandals that are unfolding right now. We're in the middle of an election year, at the end of an election year, really. Um, all of this stuff is happening right now, right? Everything is just buzz, 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 buzz. So this is the perfect time. Plus the veil is thinning, right? So this is the perfect time to tap in and start harvesting, 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 harvesting. And this is going to amplify their power, their influence, and it's going to help manifest their personal goals. So we are feeding them. We are feeding them. This is not new information. This is not brand new. This is not hidden. This is stuff that we've been talking about for quite some time. I know I've definitely been talking about it for quite some time. Okay. But now it is time for you to learn, you, the consumer, you, the one that is fueling and feeding this entity, this beast, so to speak. Okay. Now it's time for you to learn how to put a stop to it and manipulate the energy so that it no longer controls you. This has been going on. This is not new. It's been going on for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Okay. Hundreds, if not thousands of years. Everybody is like in shock about what's happening in Hollywood. Honey, this has been happening since the inception of Hollywood. This is from way back in the day. Do your research. Do your research. The sex scandals, the orgies, and we're going to be talking about the sex magic stuff tonight and the mocktails conversation and meditation at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys, if you have not signed up for that, you can go to my event page here on Facebook and make sure that you sign up. It's totally free. Okay. But all of this stuff has been going on for a very long time, y'all. Very, very long time. They know how to do it. And if you don't understand it, if you are simply thinking that people are doing this because they are super freaks, okay, then you've got it all wrong. You've got it all wrong. It's not just that. That plays a role too, but we'll go a little bit more into that tonight, okay? But we're going to go super deep into it in our class that Lavette and I are doing. Hey, Lavette. So you'll hear more about that in the next week or so, okay? But the more attention that we give, y'all, the more energy they gather. Okay. They know how to use this energy. They know how to use it to boost their careers, amass fortune and fame and notoriety, wealth, enhance their influence, okay? And manipulate public opinion. Because how do we go from hating or disliking a certain politician to all of a sudden they're the savior? How does that happen? Tell me how that happens. Okay, I really want to know. I want to hear from you all. How do you think that happens? Overnight. Overnight. How can they sway our opinion to make us totally hate somebody? okay? And then sway it back to make us totally love them. And how come we fall for it so easily? So these are all of the things that we're going to be discussing in this class coming up. Because you really need to understand the psychology behind it. You need to understand the magic and the energy behind all of this stuff and why it's happening. Why is it really happening right now? Does anyone talk about why it's happening? Because without us, they wouldn't be able to do anything. They wouldn't be able to have anything. And the mechanics of energy harvesting are so subtle, so very, very, very subtle. That's why you got to be on point with it. And listen, everybody can't pay attention to this stuff. Some people do get easily distracted. Okay. So I don't recommend anybody who is easily distracted, somebody who is easily they can easily get their emotions riled up. I don't recommend that you invest too much time and energy into what's happening. I tell you, turn the news off. Turn the news off. Walk away from social media as much as you possibly can, because everyone does not know how to manipulate the energy. They don't know how to, close themselves off from it. They don't know how to protect themselves. They don't know how to call their energy back. They don't know how to do this and do that. There's a lot of different tools and techniques that you can use to keep yourself grounded, rooted, and focused. Even though you can look at all of this stuff, because I look at all of it, but it doesn't shake me or take me off my square. Because I understand what's happening underneath all of it. And I know what to do energetically before I watch, while I'm watching, and after. Okay. And everybody doesn't have that. So that's why we're doing this class, because it's very, very, very important for you all to have access to this information, especially at a time like this. Okay. You think the world is going to hell in a handbasket. I'm telling you that the world has already been in that hell handbasket. It has always been there. This is not new stuff, y'all. The only thing that is new is that we have more access because of these devices. That's the only thing that's new. I live in Hollywood. Okay. I used to work in the industry for years. Still got close friends that work deep in the industry, high up in the industry. Okay. This stuff has been going on for a long time, very long time. The difference is that right now, the way that the cosmic energy is lined up, and I got to go in like 2 minutes, the way the cosmic energy is lined up right now is that it's time for a shift to happen. And we are the ones that have to shift. Not them. We're not waiting for them to shift. We're not waiting for them to do it for us. We are the ones that have to shift. We are the ones that have to say, hey, we've been doing it like this for so long. What would happen if we did it like this instead? What would happen if I took my energy back? What would happen if we all decided not to do this instead of that, right? What if we all decided to stand strong? Okay. Because they are nothing without us. They're nothing. Thank you, honey. I did it myself. Hey, y'all, what's up? They're nothing without us. Okay. So real quick, I want to give you all some quick examples of how you could be inadvertently giving your energy or your permission for them to tap in. Okay. Large ceremonies like award shows, the Olympics, political conventions. Okay. Right? We're feeding them because you get excited, right? You're so excited, or you're pissed off, you know. but you're still paying attention to it. So for example, like I don't watch award shows. First of all, I've been to many of them. So once you've been to one, you've been to all. And so I don't watch them that much, right? I may watch clips here and there, but like, and I will watch because I have very close friends of mine that produce the shows and stuff. So I watch them to support them, but I don't watch like the full show. I'll watch like certain little clips of it. Okay. Political conventions, I really don't really watch it because, we're not even gonna get into all of that because whatever y'all choose to do is what you choose to do. Okay. Anything that requires a lot of emotional investment and they want you to invest, they want you to invest in certain campaigns, joy, okay, make America great again. Like they want you to invest in that. That's a little Blue's Clue for you. Okay. Concerts. We're going to go deep into how they do it. We're going to get real deep into the mechanics of it and how the subtle nuances and the little things that you can look out for to let you know, okay, churches. All right. And you don't have to be physically present. You don't have to be in the venue. You don't have to be in the venue. You can be watching it on TV. You can be listening to it on the radio. You can be watching clips from it on, after the fact, okay? And all of this is still going to open you up if you don't know how to energetically protect yourself. Okay? So let me know in the comments if you guys have ever experienced feeling exhausted after you have engaged, or just feeling a little drained or a little out of sorts, or even like your mood changing after you have engaged in some of these activities. Even listening to certain people online, right? There was a certain individual that I used to listen to a couple of years ago, and every time she would go live, I would just feel icky. I would just feel like, oh man, I feel so down, a little bit depressed now. I was feeling good earlier, but now she just hypnotized me into feeling like shit, like feeling bad about my progress and where I was in life and things like that. So certain people that you watch on YouTube, that you watch here on Facebook, after you listen to some of their lives, how do you feel after that? How do you feel after that? Okay, those are my ingredients for my mocktail tonight. So I do have to jump off so that I can go make my mocktail and be here on time for the mocktail conversation and meditation conversation tonight. We're going to be talking about sex magic among the elites. And we're going to be talking about the whole Diddy thing. And in a high vibrational context, not in a context where you're going to feel drained and depleted and sad and scared afterwards. Okay, we're going to be talking about it in a way that is going to enlighten us. All right, so be on the lookout for Unveiling the Deception of Public Figures class that is going to be announced in. We're going to be opening that up for you all to sign up for probably in about a week or so. So be on the lookout for that. But I will see you all in the next video. I'm going to be doing a series of these videos over like the next 5 to 7 days. So tune in, okay? But thank you all so much for your time, your energy. Call your energy back, y'all. Call your energy back, okay? Call your energy back. Go ground. Get ready for the mocktails conversation and meditation. And I will put the link in the comments so that you can sign up for that. It's completely free. See y'all soon. Peace out.